First of all, there are some special guests that we have here with us this evening that I need to make mention of and thank for coming. The the Honourable Chris Tufton, Minister of Agriculture and Lands. The Honourable Michael Stern, Minister of State in the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce. I want to make mention of Mr. Garfield Joseph, who is our franchise business manager from Yum, who supports us in this market. Of course, there's no way we could be here today without thanking all our business partners. And please forgive me for not mentioning everybody by name, because I think it would take too long. But there is one person that I do have to mention, and of course, the person that supported her in giving us what we're going to look at today. And of course, that's Joan Swire, hiding all the way at the back in the red shirt, right there. I wish, on behalf of the management and staff of Restaurants of Jamaica, operators of KFC and Pizza Hut, to welcome you to this evening of celebration. KFC's activities in this community today are momentous for a number of reasons. 33 years ago, on this very day of June 18th in 1975, we opened Jamaica's first KFC restaurant, right here at 170 Old Hope Road. Today we celebrate that landmark occasion in a two-pronged way. First, this is an opportunity for us to unveil our new look KFC at our #1 restaurant. Second, we plan to make it a celebration of our company's 33rd birthday, relaxing among family, friends, and business partners to reminisce and share the pleasure of keeping our heads above water in economic times that continue to be very challenging globally. So let's start by unveiling the re-imaged KFC Old Hope Road, which is as satisfying as the Kentucky Fried Chicken that we serve. We know that many of you, especially our friends from the media, may be wondering what all of this is going to cost. We can tell you that the re-imaging of the physical structure costs an average of $30 million, depending on the restaurant. This is part of an investment of approximately $800 million that Restaurants of Jamaica has committed to make up until the end of 2009 on a total of 17 investment projects. That investment will involve the construction of 5 new KFC restaurants, as well as the re-imaging of 12 existing structures to reflect the casual dining face that the newly modernized brand is taking on worldwide. Next in line for re-imaging attention will be KFC's Maypen restaurant. That will be followed by work on KFC Crossroads, and we will continue to keep you up to date on our progress as we roll out the investment plans. Suffice to say, the overall effort is part of moves by Restaurants in Jamaica to fulfill our promise to increase investment in Jamaica via the expansion of facilities that will make our products and service more accessible to a wide cross-section of the Jamaican population. As all of Jamaica knows, KFC has invested in our country in good times and in bad, because we believe in Jamaica, in the resilience of its people, and in our abilities to succeed despite the odds. What is different is that we have made a strategic decision to be far more proactive in the approach we take to capitalizing on investment opportunities. We no longer wait for potential partners to invite us to invest in their communities. Instead, we actively scout for new opportunities and act quickly and aggressively to ensure that we are able to capitalize on them. We believe sincerely that this is one of the keys to the continued success of Restaurants of Jamaica. Of course, as we grow, Jamaica also prospers. Our contribution to the economy is critical. Areas such as employment are significant. With approximately 1,250 persons currently employed throughout our restaurant chain, our organization is one of Jamaica's biggest private sector employers. believe it is appropriate on an occasion such as this to pay tribute to various groups that have contributed to the success of the company that the company has already enjoyed. Our valued team members are on the top of the list because they're the ones on the front line helping to ensure that the excellent products which are at the center of our operations continue to be produced and delivered in a top quality manner. This is what helps KFC remain Jamaica's preferred quick service restaurant for chicken products. I offer special thanks to team members such as those here at Old Hope Road who continue to perform at a high level even when we are in the throes of the re-imaging exercise. Our business partners, including Pepsi, Jamaica Broilers, CB Chicken, and National Meats, have also provided critical support over the years so that we have not been overly plagued by supply issues except in unusual circumstances. Of course, we say a major thank you to all our customers for their loyalty over the years. This is why we seek to reward them daily through value innovations on our menu board and via the quality service that we deliver. For sticking with us as we all strive to manage in challenging times. Again, thank you all for sharing this occasion with us. We wish to assure you that KFC continues to see a bright future for the company in Jamaica, and with the help of our valued employees and business partners, we intend to take this fantastic product, offering island-wide to an ever-expanding customer base who continue to show a marked preference for KFC's range of products.
That KFC engages a number of local products to offer their menu of items in their stores across the country, and for that I want to commend them. I haven't seen the cassava fries yet, but I believe they're working on it, right, Mark?
Yes.
My job here is not to talk too much, just to say on behalf of the government of Jamaica, the Ministry of Agriculture, and congratulations to Mark and his team, his family, his team of workers, the KFC family, for 33 long years of service to Jamaica, of service to business and the business culture in Jamaica. You know, I used to teach at the University of the West Indies marketing, and I must admit that I use the KFC example a lot during my years as a lecturer, telling students about the role that KFC has played in advancing a more sophisticated offering in the fast food sector. I don't know if you remember, I'm not that old, and you don't look very old either, but there are days when we used to have to choose what we had and not choose what we wanted to, as it related to the fast food industry, to a quick snack, when we had to compete with undesirables in some of the stores, either the heat or things flying around. But I believe with KFC coming on the scene, going island-wide, establishing a standard, others had to follow, and I must say that you have been a sort of trailblazer in setting a higher standard for food offering to the Jamaican people, and for that you must be commended. Today represents your growth from strength to strength. I like the new look. I'd have liked to see a little green somewhere in there. I know you have control over that. But I just want to say congratulations. All the best for the future, and I'm sure you'll go from strength to strength, and we are with you. Cheers.
Being that this is the first restaurant he built, and of course it's gone through many iterations and changes. Yeah, well, that's not even the first one. The first one looked like somebody's house. Because it was started by my parents, and like so many other KFC families, we're second generation in it. And in fact, we're starting to introduce the third generation to it. My nieces today got their food handlers permits, and they're going to learn to cook chicken this summer. It's also a family because we have created a family of support. We have family friends, the Levies. We have family suppliers, which is all of you, who support us to support our customers. And we really work together, not as customer and supplier or as business, but as one integrated unit. Because we all recognize that if we don't do it together, we certainly won't do it apart. So I really just want to thank you all for coming. I really know when you take time out to come to an event like this, because I know what they're like. that it means a lot to you, and that we mean a lot to you, and you mean a lot to us. Hi, I'm Mark Myers, Managing Director of Restaurants of Jamaica, the franchisees for KFC in Jamaica. We started this business 33 years ago, and what has happened over time is, as you introduce a new concept, the customers enjoy it, they like it, but they get tired of it. They become accustomed to it. The competition catches up with it. So you're always continuously evolving. So this is about the 5th or 6th rebirth of the KFC image in Jamaica. And this one is by far the most radical. And when I say radical, it's the one where we've taken the biggest step. And we moved really from what was traditionally a very quick service restaurant, look very hard, very plastically, very come in and get out quickly, to one that much warmer colors. It invites you to sit down and enjoy yourself for a while. Food still served quickly, but you're in an environment where you feel to relax and enjoy yourself. So that's really the big difference. The tones are warmer. It's designed for more sharing, so there's more booths. The chairs are loose, they're not fixed, so if a group comes in, they can put the tables together. So, it's really designed to make people want to be here. Well, this particular change is being driven by what they call KFC International, or Yum International, which is operated as a separate business unit from KFC Domestic. So you won't go to anywhere in the States and see a look like this. But you will see it in places like France, the United Kingdom, the rest of the Caribbean and Latin American region. I just came from South Africa, where we went on a restaurant tour to see what they were doing there. And while some of the shades are different, some of the artwork is slightly different, the feel is the same. So it's something that globally Yum is trying to implement, or is implementing, because they've come to recognize that our customers, while yes, they want to get through quickly, while they do come for our great food, they also want to enjoy the experience and, rest a while, as we say. We have been having changes to the menu. I mean, obviously, we're very understanding of our customers and the conditions that are now facing them with the rising costs of almost everything. So what we have done with the menu is we've come up with a value offering, and we are positioning that for those persons that would like to come more often. And then we have our standard classic combos, which are the ones we know and love, the meal deal, which is a 2-piece fries and a drink, or the big deal, which is a 3-piece fries and a drink. Those still exist, and those are still the most popular menu items, and they're still available on the menu board. And then now what we've just launched yesterday, in fact, was what we're calling our abundance offerings, which is the fully loaded meal, which now you get everything all together in one package, including a dessert, and that really gives you a fill value. So that's what they call abundance value. So we're really trying to appeal to all the different segments of our consumers by offering variety in our packages. We do recognize that there is a growing popularity for persons who don't want to have a fried product or have any meat. So we have investigated, and we'll continue to investigate, the implementation of a salad. Yum has started to develop and is launching a product in the States, and has a non-fried product in the rest of the world that they use for a sandwich that we will be testing to see how well it's accepted here. So there are opportunities for us there. But what we have found worldwide is that our consumers, once they've made a decision that they want to indulge, that they want to treat themselves, that's what they come to KFC for, the great taste of Kentucky Fried Chicken. So, will remain and continue to be our #1 product. In terms of beverages, we work very closely with Pepsi Jamaica to launch a non-carbonated fruit-based beverage on the post-mix system. what is critical and key for us is that in order to manage the volumes and the throughput, whatever we serve has to be able to go post-mix so the customer can serve themselves. It's convenient for the customer, it helps with speed of service, and of course the customer at that point can choose whatever flavor they want. So, you know, we do have that on all the lines. We have on occasion had some teething pains with our suppliers and had some running out problems, but in general it's available at all the restaurants and should be available all the time. KFC Jamaica has actually been very innovative in terms of creating the throughput system in what we call the back of the house, the cooking and then the packing process to try and handle the volume that we are handling in Jamaica. Typically, Jamaica is not the type of business model that they have in the United States. We do much more transactions than they do, so we're having to innovate in terms of our throughput. So we have developed cooking methodologies, holding methodologies, throughput methodologies that really help with the speed of service. We still know there's a challenge. I mean, we know, we do our internal surveys, we know that we have an opportunity for improvement. We have just come out of a 2-day seminar where we have introduced to our senior management level a brand new system that is designed to improve the customer's experience as they come to dine with us. Improve the friendliness, the hospitality, the speed, so that when our customer leaves us, they don't say, oh, well, you know, I only got great food, but wow, I had a great experience. I was in a great facility, I was handled by great people, and you know, the whole experience was great. So we recognize we have opportunities and we're actively planning to come with solutions. So it's not that we just accept that's the way we are. Well, first of all, our flavor KFC is better than anywhere else, and I'm not just saying that. People tell, you know, Jamaicans, we have Jamaicans all over the world, and one of the first things they try when they get to wherever they're going is KFC because they're accustomed to it. And guess what? The first thing they have when they come home is KFC because they say they can't get that flavor anywhere else in the world. What is actually unique and you can only get here in Jamaica is our barbecue product. That is a recipe that my parents created that we do to our product here in Jamaica that is world renowned. We're the only market in the world that has it, and it is fantastic. And that's the one unique product that we have. Everything else we have is world standard and is as best as you can get anywhere, and you know, it's really good quality products. The Pizza Hut brand, pizza in Jamaica has really come into its own. It's really an accepted product at this stage. When we first started, it was quite far into the marketplace, and a lot of people didn't understand what the product was or how you're supposed to eat it and share it and that kind of thing. It's come into its own. There's a lot of opportunity for us. We're actually now looking to develop more, to build more, but we're going to position Pizza Hut though at a step above KFC. That's going to be a real casual dining concept. It's going to be where you sit down, you have waitress service, you're in an environment where it's when you see that one, you're going to be really blown away. It's fantastic what they're doing. High-end appetizers, high-end desserts, pastas, and the whole 9 yards. And excellent service. It's really, we're going to be doing that soon, and you're going to be very surprised when we get there. You really need to come for 2 reasons. One, fully loaded. It's the value of a lifetime, and it's packed with everything that you want. 2, you need to come and experience this new environment. It's fantastic, it's inviting, it's casual, it's warm, and it really got a seat for yourself. So I welcome you all to KFC and enjoy your meal. Thank you very much.
Well, KFC worldwide is Pepsi's largest partner, and no different here in Jamaica. KFC is our largest customer, and we have had an excellent relationship with them in our 8 years of tenure. It helps that the principals of the business are the people who they are. Very friendly, very affable, and although very business-minded, we do operate as a team because their business is my business and vice versa. My business is their business. So there are mutual interests. We have the same expectations. We work together to achieve the same ends. Well, we have in most of the restaurants now a non-carbonated offering. There's Tropicana online, and it's available in 2 flavors, orange and fruit punch. This is a Tropicana juice drink that we do in bottles as well that you see out in the marketplace. There is talk of a wider beverage offering, but it would be imprudent of me to make mention of that right now. As the market shifts, then the consumer becomes a lot more discriminating, and Pepsi has recognized that in our worldwide operation. A lot of people aren't aware that Pepsi is the owner of brands like Tropicana, Gatorade, Aquafina, Essential here in Jamaica. And so what we want to do is to expand our business by appealing to this wider discriminating consumer who is not all about soft drinks. Don't get me wrong, it still is the biggest seller that we have, and it is our core business, but we do want to be able to make an offering and have availability for any consumer, every consumer. Well, we have constantly been in a battle to maintain an acceptable price level for our products, because it is a broad-based consumer item, and we do need to keep it affordable. There are some points beyond which you can't absorb the cost, and you do have to pass on some of the increases. But one of our major challenges at Pepsi is to reduce costs from our products without affecting the quality and the expectation of the consumer and the customer. And I would like to say we have been reasonably successful in that. We have had to increase prices. Many people don't know, but in Jamaica, the majority of our inputs are imported. Our major ingredient, local ingredient, would be human resource and water. Every other aspect of every other component of our product is imported, and that puts a big challenge to our cost control when we have a decline in the value in dollar month over month, year over year. So it's a challenge, but one which we've been able to maintain while still maintaining that affordability. Right now, Pepsi is, as a single flavor, the most dominating product that we have in our portfolio, and I would like to say in Jamaica. And I mean, Jamaica is Pepsi country. It is one of, if not the only country where a 90% market share in cola is enjoyed. And we did receive special kudos for that this last year. But Pepsi as a single flavor is the most popular, and that would be followed, I think, by the cola champagne. Well, we do quite a bit of export to the US of A, to the UK, Canada, and in the Caribbean as well. The challenge is always there for further growth, but it's the markets over there are very difficult, are very challenging. I would like to say that there is opportunity, but our focus right now probably is to look a little further than just the United States and get ourselves into mainstream Europe and in certain countries in Africa. But we're still working on not only just from a manufacturing standpoint, but also negotiation on how we're going to get that offering in KFC and affordable to the consumer, because you're aware that there's this free refill program that KFC offers to the consumer. Very attractive, and our challenge must be to find products that are non-carbonated, that inherently are more expensive, but can still remain at a pretty singular cost to the consumer and to our customer, KFC. So it's really a creative challenge, and our lab is working non-stop in trying to find that correct positioning of price and quality.
33 years ago was this restaurant right here, so hence why we're here tonight. The New Image restaurant is presenting a more energetic, younger, more vibrant, modern feel restaurant. We would like to say that it's entering more the realm of a casual dining experience versus the quick service restaurant experience that everyone is used to of KFC. The New Image KFC presents itself with completely bold, rich red color. That's going to be our signature trademark. It pops on the streetscape of when you're driving by. You can see it brightly. As I mentioned earlier, we are now red, white, and bright. And so that's our signature rich red color. You'll see a brand new colonel on the restaurant as well. First time in decades that the colonel himself has actually changed and taken on a new image. And he's now wearing a chef's apron, which is telling our customers and going to be synonymous with, behind the doors of this New Image KFC and all KFCs is being prepared freshly cooked meals for our customers. So that's the kind of reasoning behind the cooking colonel, as we call him. When you enter the doors of the New Image KFC, you're entering definitely a more modern feeling restaurant. As I mentioned, we're taking it into the casual dining experience, and you'll notice the use of textures like wood, metal, frosted glass, those kinds of elements that keep it contemporary, say it's modern, create the casual dining feel, but still maintain that it's KFC. This concept is actually part of a global design that's being rolled out around the world, and we're very proud to be one of the markets in the Caribbean that have rolled out so many units so far. This is our third in Jamaica, with a fourth opening up within days, and 2 more already scheduled within weeks, and so forth. You heard earlier about the $800 million expansion plan that we are undertaking as reinvestment into the KFC assets. And with that comes the redesigning of all our restaurants to deliver to the customer this superior kind of dining environment. And with that also heightens our customer service platform. It heightens our the quality of our products and everything across the board. So we're going to maintain consistency with not only the new image, but all elements of the business will come together and join the new image to be this superior, more modern, definitely more exciting image of KFC. I fully approve this design. I think it's great. I think it's modern. I think it's hip. It's trendy. It's young. And one of the segments that we want to attract more to our restaurants, as I mentioned earlier, even that ultra discriminating teen, that teenager that the place has to be cool enough for him, that young adult that the place has to be hip enough for them. This is what we're delivering with the new image KFC, while still maintaining the family dining experience. The chance to refill, you mean the drinks proposition? Right. Well, absolutely. I mean, I think the free refill platform that we have been known for all these years is one that we've really built customer satisfaction on. And what we're trying to do now is kind of redesign, re-engineer our strategy, if you will, to speak more to customer needs in terms of delivering, re-engineering our menu board, first of all. Second of all, it was the redesign of our levels of individual meal combos that we're offering our consumer. So you have the Real Deals level, priced $215 to $240. You have our classic combo level, what our customers know, the Real Deal, the Big Deal, those things. And now we've just launched our fully loaded meal, which gives you an abundance of food in one big box. So that is a different level of value to our consumer. So we're going to be adding benefit to our consumer across the board all the time. That's what KFC does. It delivers consistent, top quality products at affordable prices. So affordable, value added to our consumers at all levels. So not just free refills, but in our meal components and combinations as well. Well, the immediate plan is not a new one. It has always been from our founders, from a philosophy that I've inherited, that it is to give back to Jamaica. Our future is our Jamaica, is our youth, is our country. So KFC has always prided themselves on, or restaurants of Jamaica has always prided itself with both brands, KFC and Pizza Hut, to give back at the community level, at the national level, through kids initiatives, through education, through sports. We're very involved in schoolboys football, schoolboys basketball, the KFC quiz show, our library project, collaboration with JLS, our Gifts to Jamaica project, and just about now we're undertaking some more higher level sponsorships like Rising Stars, Dancing Dynamites, doing some really, really exciting things out there. But on the real corporate goodwill type stuff, KFC has always done that, and we maintain a strong belief that if we give back to our loyal customers, they will remain loyal to us. And we continue to do that on all levels.